I looked like I'd completely given up. Hello everyone and happy 2025. I think I've tried these before and they're not very good, are they? Let's try one more time.
Pick up a hammer and nail this coffin shut.
Okay, well, that was very sad and depressing. But hopefully today's video is not going to be sad and depressing.
Please.
And that's because Ant has been doing a little bit of shopping, like you do. And I came across this little craft project that I thought looked super cute and super fun and something I'd never seen before. So I wanted to try it out. It's a jigsaw puzzle that's also a plant pot. A very odd and unusual combination to have the two together. But I thought that was really interesting. Look at that. It's going to have florals and everything.
Groundbreaking.
I was just reading the package there. I thought it said gluten-free. It says glue-free. I woke up on a weird side of the bed this morning. So yeah, on the box, it does say a glue-free design, so it's stress-free assembly, so we're not going to be using any glue. It does not say gluten-free. We're not going to be eating it. It's got snug, interlocking plastic pieces, free to move around. Enjoy the satisfaction of a puzzle that stays perfectly intact. We'll see about that. And it's also water-resistant. Alright, okay, interesting. And I thought this was actually going to be paper, and it looks like it's going to be a plastic puzzle piece, which I suppose makes sense if it's obviously going to hold like a plant pot and you're going to want to put water in it and everything. And it's also got 80 pieces. So I don't think it's going to take too long to assemble, which is good because I'm impatient.
Hurry up!
And if this does end up being good, I just got it on Amazon. Just search like plant pot puzzle thing or something. They do it in loads of different kinds of colours and designs. Not sponsored at all. Alright, let's see what this is going to be like. Oh, so that's cute. So it says that obviously it can be other things. So yeah, it's got like a picture of a plant pot, but it could be like a little candy dish. It could be different things. It says, hey, craving a wellness retreat? You're at the right place. Peace, relax, where self-care and relaxation take centre stage. Take a piece of relaxation for yourself. Breathe deeply and get ready for a moment of discovery. As the pieces connect with each satisfying click, our puzzle becomes a hideaway to recharge your mind and soul, an energy booster driving you closer to your goals. Dunno, that sentence doesn't feel right in my mouth. We hope you love your peace, relax puzzle as much as we love creating it. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? So this is all about kind of relaxation. I think that's great for a new year. We need to start the new year being like super chilled and relaxed, don't we? So this is the design that we're going to be making. I think it's called poppies or something. But I think that looks really nice, doesn't it? And we've got 4 different little sections, and we've got this little plant pot thing. I will say, mind, for a little craft kit, it's well put together. I feel like there's a lot of thought put into it, which I appreciate. So this is obviously the little plant pot bit, which has like this with holes in it, like obviously for drainage. Right, let's have a quick look at these instructions before I start pissing around with it. Oh, okay, so you have to do it in different stages. So they're all numbered, so it's got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you start off with this thing that's in here. Right, well, let's get number 1 first. I assume these are going to be the top pieces because like a puzzle, it's got the flat edge and also it's got like a little hook thing that's going to hook on this top bit. Because if you look on here, it's got like little notches and I'm assuming they're going to kind of click into here. I think this is going to be quite fun actually. It also says if you've got a missing piece, you can scan it and you can get some extra ones. Right, let's see how this works then. So that just clips in like... Oh, hang on a second. Right, so that just clips in like that. A little bit fragile. So I've got one on and then we just start building around it, do we? Okay, that's not too complicated. I'm not really an expert with like jigsaw puzzles and stuff, but I do like a jigsaw puzzle. I think it's quite relaxing. I was thinking this is going to be a top section. It's not, like in one bag. If you look at the picture, there's going to be like one side, then the second bag's going to have another side. So we will be building this down. It's strange though, we've got these other little bits and I'm assuming these are going to be the bottom bits because they don't have the same spike. So this is a top bit and it has like a very thin kind of little notch on it, whereas I feel like this is a bottom bit and it's got like a flatter kind of design on the bottom, and I'm assuming this bottom part is going to clip into something, but I can't figure out what. I assume maybe it's just going to like balance on here or something because it doesn't actually tell us. So it's given us 4 top parts for this section and now I just need to build it down. Okay, so I've done my first little section. That took me about 10 minutes. It wasn't too bad at all. And I think that's quite cute, isn't it? It does feel very fragile when I'm making it. Although it's kind of strong and like I can move it and everything. I don't know, I was very scared. Very, very scared. I think when you're doing a flat puzzle, you've got that kind of surface so you're not too alarmed. But building a puzzle like in mid-air, it freaks you out a little bit. But I think as soon as this entire thing's actually done, and whatever this bottom bit's supposed to do, I assume it's going to clip onto this somehow. I think that'll kind of bring it together and really secure it. Okay, I feel like I know what I'm doing. Great. Did I find it quite relaxing? Yeah, I kind of felt a bit chilled. Right, we'll move on to section 2. I think if there are any puzzle enthusiasts out there who are looking for like a massive challenge, I'm not entirely sure whether this would be like a huge challenge for you, especially if you're really used to puzzles, because it doesn't feel particularly advanced. Although it's a little challenging because obviously it's 3D, I think if you wanted it to be difficult, what you would do is get all these bags and mix them all together and do it that way if you wanted a bit more of a challenge. And even then, I don't think it would be that complicated. I think if it was about 5 times the size and you were making like a huge one, then fair enough, it would really challenge you. But this is just like a little cute plant pot. I think something like this as well, I would actually happily kind of keep it around. I think that's the weird thing about regular jigsaw puzzles. Once you've done a jigsaw puzzle, it's like done, and I don't think you really keep it. Whereas something like this, you'll actually want to keep it and use it and display it. So I think that's quite nice. I bet you didn't think I would have the patience for something like this, but I do enjoy a puzzle. I would do them all the time when I was younger. I was staying around my grandma and granddad's. We'd get like a nice puzzle out and just start assembling it together, and they would take it far too seriously.
Don't you dare!
Okay, second section done. I think I got that done even quicker than the last one. And this is what we've got so far. Before I was saying I feel like it's quite fragile and stuff. It's actually not. Like, look. You can kind of jiggle it around and everything. Imagine if I was doing that, it fell and just disintegrated. That would be me done. I would give up at that point. Right, let's move on to the next section. Oh no, wait, I've opened the wrong bag. Don't get confused. Not that it really matters, I suppose, if you swap 3 and 4 around. And as well, because obviously it's New Year and stuff, I've been buying like a few bits and whatnot for like new videos that are coming out and new crafts and stuff to start. So, you know, I get like a lot of delivery drivers at the house like pretty much all the time. And usually a delivery driver is just a delivery driver. You don't really think much about them, do you? And anyway, I got a knock at the door yesterday and I was like, all right, my package is here from Amazon or somewhere. I popped down. By the way, I'd been cleaning the house, so I was like all sweaty, hair was everywhere, looked like a right trollop, like a proper mess. I answered the door and this delivery driver was so ridiculously handsome, and his mate just stood looking, you know when you see someone and you're like, oh, bless them, they've given up. Like, that's what I looked like. I looked like I'd completely given up. I was wearing an oversized SpongeBob t-shirt.
Oh dear.
That's how bad I looked. And this delivery driver answered, and he was just in like a cute tracksuit and just looked well nice. I was just like, oh, I said, thank you. Sorry I look this way. So that was slightly embarrassing. So next time I'm expecting lots of packages. Maybe I need to like put a bit more effort into how I look. I felt like there was a bit of a spark too. It's like a bit of energy. There was either a bit of energy or he was looking at us as if like, oh dear. I couldn't quite tell which one it was. It was probably the oh dear one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So yes, in future I'm gonna put a bit more effort into how I look. But I just wasn't expecting it. Like, you don't expect it, do you? When you're just pissing around in the house doing your chores and stuff, looking like a proper dog. But never mind. Just sums up my life perfectly, really. And the embarrassment didn't end there either, because he handed us the packages and he was holding them as if they were light. Like, they looked like light boxes. And I put my arms out to get these boxes, not expecting them to be as heavy as they were, and nearly dropped them all. And we had to have like this little tussle of him helping us and everything. It was just, it wasn't great, alright? It was like a scene from a movie. That's all I can describe it as. But real life, and it didn't have like a magical ending. It's a bit of a glimpse into what my life is usually like, if you ever wanted to know. Things like that happen to me on a regular basis. Okay, third section done. We're getting there. How cool is that? I think this is actually easier to put together than a flat puzzle piece, because you can kind of feel the curves, so you can almost envision which bit is supposed to go where. Whereas a flat one, they're all flat, so they could go anywhere.
Oh, duh.
Right, let's start on this final bit. Also, I don't know whether you've noticed, but I've got new glasses. I don't know whether you noticed last week I had new glasses too. These are the same glasses as I had last week, but in a different colour, because I like them that much. I seem to have a thing for like glasses, I don't know why. And if you wear glasses at home as well, I know they can be quite expensive. I use a website called Firmoo, not sponsored or anything like that, but I've had several pairs of glasses from them now, and they've always been really, really good. And better than that, they're always really cost effective. If you live in the UK and you go to like Specsavers or Vision Express or anything, their glasses are a complete and an utter rip-off. They are so expensive. And also the designs are just like proper boring and shitty. So I would highly recommend checking out that website. Again, I'm not affiliated with them or anything like that. I just really like their glasses. So yes, I got a bit carried away. I bought another 2 pair as well because I was like, oh, why not? I had a voucher, so if you do buy from them, mind, Google vouchers because they always have so many vouchers. I bought 4 pairs. It was supposed to cost like £170, but I got a voucher and I ended up saving like £50 odd or something. So I think 4 pairs cost me £120 odd, and they're prescription glasses. You would just never ever get that from like Vision Express or Specsavers or anything. But if you do buy some new glasses from there and you hate them, don't blame me. Oh look, I finally connected it, and that's definitely made it way stronger. Right, let's get this final section sorted. Okay, so I finally finished that, and it's looking absolutely gorgeous, proper cute. And I think we just clip this little plant pot into place, and that kind of finishes it off. So I think this goes in here, and then that's gonna look like that. Does this just clip onto here, does it? To hold everything in place, I hope so. Ah, fab. Okay, that's well strung now. Oh, okay, great. I'm happy about that because I was a bit concerned and a little bit worried, but that's great. And then that just goes in there, does it? Oh, cute. So there we have it, a cute little jigsaw plant pot. That is absolutely adorable. And then obviously you can take this out and it's got the holes in for your little plant. Obviously I didn't buy a plant for this because I would kill it and it would be a complete and utter waste. But I could put anything in that. That's like a really nice little decorative cute thing. And unlike, like I said before, a regular puzzle, you can display this, can't you? You can put it around. Would highly recommend getting one of these and use it. How much did this cost us? I don't think it's that expensive. Wait, I lie. It is a little bit expensive. So one of these cost me around about £20. I think that's a little bit steep. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I paid about £10 for this, which I'd be like, oh yeah, 100%. 20 quid. It's pretty pricey, but I still quite enjoy it. And I would recommend it if obviously you've got £20 to waste on a little plastic plant pot. But the activity of actually making it, I think it's really, really cute. I've just thoroughly enjoyed this. Again, not sponsored by this plant pot. So I think that just about does it for today's video. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And yeah, cute little jigsaw plant pots. Are these gonna be the trend of 2025? No. Who knows? Maybe I've started a trend. I don't think I would have. I'm not a trend starter at all. In fact, this has probably already been a trend and I'm like years late to it. Because I live under a rock. But if you come across any little craft kits or anything you want me to try out so you don't have to, then let me know down in the comments below. And I'll see you next week for a brand new video. What do I put in it now? That's the thing. I don't have anything that I can actually put in this. Do I have any plants on here? Oh, wait, I've got this little plant. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? But that's already in a plant pot. I suppose it could be a plant pot within a plant pot. It's like the Matrix, isn't it? Look at that with its little plant in. Oh, and then you could be like, oh, it's asleep. Oh, it's asleep. Oh. I feel like I've lost my mind, I'm sorry.